And just like any tech company, we are expanding our minds by microdosing ketamine.
Just the constant sniffing.
Isn't
is
it?
pretty
I
good.
thought it was it's a nasal thing now.
Yeah,
You
I
just
hear
cut
they
it-
have a spray too.
Yeah.
Take her to the Tesla Dina.
Oh,
She just got snatched by the pissed off Russian in his taxi.
oh
Miss
wow.
Saturday.
South Park just completely slammed Elon Musk and Tesla into the ground, and they didn't hold back a single punch. What unfolded was a brutal demolition of Musk's ego, Tesla's image, and the billionaire cult that worships him. This was South Park tearing apart the myth of Elon Musk in the most savage way possible.
All right, but now, if we're really going to take this thing to the next level and be like those Silicon Valley elites, we got to take these. It's called microdosing.
South Park has never been afraid to throw punches, but what they did in season 27 with the episode Sycophancy was brutal, even by their standards. They didn't just tease Elon Musk, they tore apart the myth that he's built around himself. The setup? Randy Marsh messing around with ketamine, acting like his usual unhinged self. But anyone with half a brain knew exactly who that storyline was really about. This wasn't about Randy. This was Elon Musk's public meltdown?
But you've admitted that you have a ketamine prescription.
Yeah. Ketamine is helpful for getting one out of a negative frame of mind.
See, Musk himself admitted to using ketamine, proudly tossing it out there like it was just another fun fact about his billionaire life. And South Park took that confession, turned it into comedy napalm, and lit the fuse. Randy spirals into absurd chaos on ketamine, and suddenly the world is watching Elon Musk's eccentric habits played out in cartoon form. But South Park didn't stop inside the episode. No, they dragged the roast onto social media too, trolling Musk on his own platform, X. Think about that for a second. They mocked him not only on TV, but on the very stage he bought for $44 billion, like kicking him in the teeth while standing in his own living room.
Oh, I feel smarter already.
Do you feel smarter? I feel smarter. She's making us smarter.
AI is incredible.
All right.
And let's be real, it worked. Elon didn't come out looking like the daring tech genius. He looked like the billionaire version of Randy Marsh, eccentric, unhinged, and somehow proud of it. South Park stripped him of his shiny, I'm changing the world armor, and left behind a guy who thinks ketamine therapy is a personality trait. Brutal doesn't even begin to cover it.
Yeah, it's a microdose of horse tranquilizer. These tech guys do just one little spray in their nose once a day, and it's just a micro amount of ketamine to give their minds the edge to work with AI. You ready? You ready?
The beauty of it all was the weapon they chose. Ketamine wasn't random, it was perfect. In Silicon Valley, ketamine is a status symbol. Stressful board meetings, microdose. Burnout from coding, microdose. Billionaire crisis, microdose. It's the drug of choice for tech moguls who want to look enlightened while melting their brains in slow motion. South Park saw that ridiculous reality and skewered it in the most grotesque way possible.
Yeah, it's because my marijuana business is failing again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is your business dealing with regulatory issues, competition, or are you just trying to reach more customers?
By putting Randy on a ketamine bender, they held up a funhouse mirror to Musk's life. Every absurd scene of Randy tripping was like a punchline about Musk's erratic behavior. His impulsive tweets, his late-night rants, his obsession with being the smartest guy in every room. South Park didn't need to exaggerate. Musk's real-life antics are already cartoonish. All they had to do was nudge them off the cliff.
Why are you such a bitch to her? She's helping to change our lives.
Fine, I'll go sleep on the couch.
Think about the optics. Tesla is supposed to represent the future. SpaceX is supposed to take us to Mars. Musk himself is supposed to be the guy who drags humanity into a new era. But what did South Park reduce him to? Ketamine, a walking meme about drug use.
Tesla has been the leading innovator in the world of automotive transport, and now the president and CEO of Tesla Motor Cars, Elon Musk.
And Musk, of all people, knows what that means. This is the guy who thrives on public perception, who built entire companies on the cult of personality. South Park didn't just dent that image, they crushed it. By mocking his ketamine use, they reduced him from visionary billionaire to cartoon screw-up in 22 minutes flat.
An airport? But
Lady, we've got about 10 minutes before this entire country is up in flames. If you want to live, you better step on the gas. Oh, wait, is this a Tesla? Shit! Well, step on the pissy pedal. We're gonna die! Ah!
Long before South Park went nuclear on Elon Musk's ketamine confession and sycophancy, they were already circling him like sharks smelling blood. Go back to 2014, season 18, the episode called Handycar. Back then, Tesla wasn't the global cult it is now. Musk was more of a quirky billionaire with a shiny electric car company, but South Park saw straight through the hype. And instead of waiting for the world to catch up, they put him in the cartoon crosshairs.
right here's good, thank you. I can just use the app to tip you, right?
Timmy!
Oh, this is so handy. Thank you.
Timmy!
The premise? Timmy, yes, that Timmy, starts his own ride-hailing service. Basically the South Park version of Uber, but run by a kid in a wheelchair with zero resources. And guess who shows up desperate to prove his tech superiority? Elon Musk. He rolls in with Tesla. Over-engineered, overhyped, and completely ridiculous. You'd think Tesla would dominate a handicapped kid's ride service, right? Wrong. South Park flips the script, turning Musk's futuristic image into a running gag.
Nah, he's trying to kill him.
He has to get sued and lose the whole business.
Wow,
That's why when
okay.
he gets the pet.
Tesla in this episode wasn't sleek and revolutionary. It was laughably impractical. The car was exaggerated with all the bells, whistles, and useless tech you'd expect from a billionaire who can't tell the difference between innovation and overcomplication. And here's the kicker. In the grand finale, Timmy doesn't just beat Musk. He sells the rights to Handycar to him. Classic South Park gut punch. The joke was clear. Musk doesn't win by creating. He wins by buying, owning, and then slapping his name on it. The man's empire reduced to a toddler-level punchline.
Test drive. He's doing a test drive. That's.
The message was loud. For all of Musk's obsession with attention and spectacle, even a half-baked idea can outshine him if the story is better. Looking back now, it feels almost prophetic. Because today, Tesla isn't just a car company. It's a fandom, a religion. People treat their Model 3s like sacred relics. And South Park was already mocking that cult-like obsession a decade ago.
Greetings, Mr. President.
Huh?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Randy Marsh from Tegrity Solutions. In order for our company to make $6 billion, we need you to reclassify marijuana on the national level.
What?
With your wisdom.
But Musk didn't just get roasted for his cars or his drugs. Oh no, South Park made sure to drag his politics into the fire too. Season 27 slipped in digs at his so-called political awakening and the mess of controversial affiliations he's racked up. Musk has spent years trying to brand himself as not just a tech mogul, but some kind of philosopher king. The billionaire who will save humanity with rockets, electric cars, and tweets about free speech. South Park wasn't buying it.
I'm sure that we can work out an arrangement that will be mutually beneficial. In return for your understanding, I wish to offer you a gift. This incredible towel.
Say what?
They mocked that savior narrative relentlessly. The tech genius turned political thinker? More like the Twitter troll who thinks quoting memes counts as strategy. South Park took the image Musk has been desperately curating. Innovator, disruptor, messiah, and shredded it into confetti. Instead of looking like a bold leader, he came off as chaotic, erratic, and embarrassingly human. And that's the part that stings.
The like capturing of like the way all these lead, that's what the foreign leaders, they have to come in and say you're so handsome and you're so brave and you're so good. The groveling, it's so pathetic.
Because here's the truth. South Park didn't create a caricature of Elon Musk. They revealed the caricature that already exists. The overhyped cars, the drug revelations, the Twitter meltdowns, the awkward political flexes. It's all real. South Park just packaged it into 22 minutes of savage slapstick truth. And when you step back and look at the timeline, it's clear they've been building this case against Musk for over a decade. From Handycar to sycophancy, the storyline is brutally consistent. Elon Musk isn't the genius savior people think he is. He's a chaotic billionaire who's easy to parody because his life already looks like a cartoon. And South Park, being South Park, didn't just mock him. They flattened him, turned him into a recurring joke, and then dragged that joke into the real world for everyone to laugh at. Every time Elon Musk makes headlines, South Park is lurking like a sniper, ready to roast him again. It almost feels like he writes their material for them. With every reckless tweet, every drug confession, every awkward political stance. The irony is brutal. Years ago, Musk actually voiced himself in South Park, treating it like a joke. Now, the joke is entirely on him. The bigger question lingers, is South Park just clowning Musk for laughs, or are they exposing something darker? The absurd cult we've built around billionaires who act more like cartoons than visionaries. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get more updates.